Have you ever felt a profound shift in your life, as if you were awakening to a new and deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you? Have you ever wondered if this significant change might be a sign of something deeper, perhaps the beginning of a spiritual awakening? Embarking on a spiritual awakening is like setting out on a unique journey. It's not a straightforward path, but more like a complex DNA spiral. Some of us find ourselves looping through various stages, while others may leap ahead or linger in one place, but each journey is uniquely designed just for us. Although our individual paths may differ greatly, there are common elements and experiences that unite us all on this transformative journey. In this video, we will delve deeply into the 5 stages of spiritual awakening, offering you clear and insightful explanations of each stage. By understanding these stages, you will be better equipped to identify where you might be on your own spiritual journey and what you might expect as you continue to evolve. By the end of this video, you'll have gained a clearer perspective on your spiritual experiences and where they might be leading you. If you find this content valuable and enriching, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to provide insightful content on your spiritual journey. Let's dive into this exploration together. Number 1. Unconsciousness. In the initial stage of the spiritual awakening journey, an individual exists deeply within the realm of the ego. This is a state of being where thoughts and emotions govern one's actions and perceptions without conscious awareness. The individual identifies closely with these thoughts and feelings, believing them to be an integral part of their very identity. The ego, with its tight grip, leaves little room for separation between the self and the subjective experiences it encounters. In this state, individuals often find themselves reacting to life's circumstances rather than actively shaping them. There is a limited sense of control, which can lead to defensiveness, anger, and negativity. Life seems to unfold as if it were predetermined, and any trauma or hardship that is encountered only reinforces the belief in a lack of control. The individual becomes deeply entwined with their personal narrative, viewing life as something that happens to them rather than something they have the power to create and influence. Seeing others clearly is challenging during this stage, as perception is heavily filtered through the lens of one's own experiences and projections. This skewed perspective hinders genuine understanding of others and fosters a distorted view of the world. Interactions with others are often colored by personal biases and insecurities, making it difficult to connect on a deeper, more authentic level. This stage of unconsciousness is characterized by a profound entanglement with the ego, blurring the lines between the self and the external world. The ego-driven mind interprets experiences in a way that continually reinforces its own existence and dominance, making it hard to distinguish between one's true self and the narratives constructed by the ego. However, it is precisely within this state of deep entanglement that the journey toward spiritual awakening begins. The first step on this path is the realization that there is more to the self than the ego's limited perspective. This dawning awareness, though often subtle at first, marks the beginning of a profound transformation. It is the initial spark that ignites the journey towards a higher level of consciousness, where one begins to see beyond the illusions of the ego and starts to explore the deeper truths of existence. As this awareness grows, the individual may start to question the validity of their thoughts and emotions as absolute truths. They begin to recognize the patterns of behavior that have been unconsciously driven by the ego and start to see the possibility of a different way of being, one that is more aligned with their true nature. This questioning and introspection set the stage for further spiritual growth, gradually loosening the ego's grip and allowing the individual to step into a more conscious and awakened state of being. The journey towards spiritual awakening is a gradual process, often marked by moments of clarity and insight interspersed with periods of confusion and challenge. But it is in these early stages, where the ego's dominance is first recognized, that the seeds of true spiritual growth are planted. From this point onward, the path may be winding and difficult, but it is also filled with the potential for profound transformation and the realization of one's true self. Number 2. Ego death. Acknowledging the need to break free from unconscious patterns and explore the deeper layers of existence marks the starting point for a profound evolution towards greater self-awareness and a connection to the more profound aspects of the human experience. As one progresses on the spiritual awakening journey, they encounter a transformative stage known as ego death. This phase involves a profound breakdown of the ego, the subjective self that shapes one's identity and perceptions. It is a process where the identity constructed around labels such as gender, age, race, and beliefs begins to dissolve. Ego death is not a physical demise, but rather the dissolution of the tightly held beliefs about who one is. During this stage, the individual comes to the realization that the ego, the story they've been telling themselves about who they are, is not the true essence of their being. All the ideas and concepts built around life, God, and religion are stripped away, leaving behind a sense of emptiness and detachment. This can be a disorienting experience, as the foundations of one's identity are dismantled, but it is also a necessary step in the journey towards deeper self-awareness. What emerges from this stripping away of the ego is an internal space, a separation between the subjective self and the observer self. In the earlier stages of unconsciousness, this observer self was obscured, but now it becomes more apparent. The individual starts to comprehend that they are not solely the thoughts, emotions, and identity associated with the ego. Instead, they begin to recognize that there is a deeper part of themselves, the observer self, that quietly witnesses and experiences life without being entangled in the narratives of the ego. This newfound awareness of the observer self brings about a fundamental shift in perspective. The individual begins to understand that the ego is not the true self, but rather a construct formed by societal conditioning, personal experiences, and learned behaviors. This realization opens the door to a deeper understanding of the self and the nature of reality. The journey through ego death is about recognizing the illusion of the ego and understanding that the story one tells themselves is not the core of their existence. It signifies a transition towards a more profound self-awareness, paving the way for further exploration into the layers of consciousness and the true nature of reality. Moving beyond ego death, the individual is now better equipped to explore the depths of their being, free from the constraints of the ego's limited perspective. This stage is a pivotal moment in the spiritual awakening journey, as it marks the beginning of a new way of being, one that is more aligned with the true self and the greater truths of existence. Number 3, the search. As the spiritual awakening journey progresses, it enters a phase known as the search. During this stage, individuals embark on a quest for deeper understanding, seeking what is often referred to as the truth. This search involves a profound exploration of existential questions and a deep desire to unravel the mysteries of one's existence. In the search phase, individuals often turn to various sources for guidance. They may engage with spiritual literature, seek wisdom from spiritual teachers, and immerse themselves in videos and content that explore profound ideas. The motivation behind this quest is a sincere desire to grasp the essence of who they are, why they were born, the meaning of life, and the nature of God. This search is not merely an intellectual pursuit. It is a heartfelt exploration fueled by a genuine longing for clarity and purpose. The individual delves into spiritual practices such as meditation, contemplation, prayer, or channeling, driven by an inner urge to connect with a higher understanding. These practices become a means of tapping into deeper insights and gaining a more profound sense of self-awareness. As they navigate through this stage, individuals may find solace in spiritual teachings that resonate with their evolving awareness. Reading and learning become pathways to enlightenment, with each new insight bringing a sense of lightness and connection to something greater. This phase is marked by an eagerness to absorb knowledge that aligns with the emerging understanding of the self and the nature of existence. The search phase is a crucial part of the spiritual awakening journey, as it represents a time of deep inquiry and transformation. It is a period where individuals seek answers not just with their minds, but with their hearts and souls, striving to uncover the truths that will guide them on their path to enlightenment and inner peace. This phase often leads to a greater sense of purpose and a stronger connection to the spiritual dimensions of life, setting the stage for further growth and awakening. As you delve into this search for deeper understanding, we invite you to share your own experiences in the comments below. If you've been on a similar quest for the truth, or have explored the mysteries of existence, start your comment with the word search. By doing so, we can build a community of like-minded souls who are all on this transformative journey together. Your insights could be the inspiration someone else needs on their path, so don't hesitate to contribute. Number 4. Emergence of the authentic self. As the spiritual awakening journey progresses, individuals reach a crucial juncture marked by the emergence of the authentic self. This stage is characterized by a profound shift away from pretense and a conscious acknowledgement of one's true nature. In this phase, the facade that one may have presented to the world begins to crumble. Pretending becomes increasingly challenging, and a sense of discomfort arises when trying to conform to societal expectations that no longer resonate with the evolving sense of self. The emergence of the authentic self often unveils the individual's genuine essence, akin to the self they were before societal conditioning and external influences shaped their identity. It is a return to the authenticity often observed in childhood, a time when societal expectations had yet to mold and alter the individual's true nature. During this stage, there is a heightened awareness of what genuinely aligns with the inner self. Unbalanced relationships, occupations that don't resonate, and pursuits that no longer serve the authentic self begin to fall away. The individual feels an increasing inability to suppress their true voice and an unwillingness to compromise on their genuine desires. In many instances, this stage involves significant life changes. Jobs may be left, relationships reevaluated, and living situations altered to align with the emerging authenticity. This period can be marked by a sense of upheaval as the old energy that no longer resonates is shed, making space for the influx of new, more aligned energy. In addition to external shifts, the emergence of the authentic self often triggers internal transformations. Old emotional wounds and psychological traumas may resurface for acknowledgement and release. This process can feel like an emotional roller coaster as the individual undergoes a purging process, clearing out what no longer serves their true self. Physically, the body may manifest ascension symptoms as it adjusts to the new energetic frequencies. These symptoms can range from heightened intuition to lucid dreams, premonitions, and other multidimensional experiences. The emergence of the authentic self is a powerful and transformative stage in the spiritual awakening journey, bringing individuals closer to their true essence and paving the way for a more aligned and fulfilling life. Number 5. Life of alignment. As the spiritual awakening journey progresses, individuals reach a final stage marked by the transition into a life of alignment. This phase signifies the harmonious integration of every aspect of oneself with the surrounding world. It goes beyond the emergence of the authentic self, extending into a profound connection with all facets of existence. Living a life of alignment involves a deep understanding and connection with oneself, mind, body, and soul. There is a compassionate acceptance of one's limitations and a forgiving embrace of the imperfections that make up the individual essence. Self-compassion becomes a guiding principle in this state of being. This alignment also naturally extends to relationships with others. Having embraced one's authentic self, there is a natural overflow of compassion and forgiveness for the limitations of others. The individual recognizes that each person is on their unique journey and understands that everyone is doing the best they can with their current awareness. This phase involves becoming a nurturer for oneself, being the supportive presence one may have needed earlier in life. It is a journey toward unconditional self-love, fostering an environment of understanding and kindness within. As this self-love deepens, it naturally extends towards others, cultivating compassion in interpersonal relationships. A life of alignment is not limited to human connections. It extends to a broader connection with the world. Individuals realize their interconnectedness with nature, trees, plants, animals, the air, the earth, and even inanimate objects. This interconnectedness becomes a lived reality rather than a mere conceptual understanding. While a life of alignment acknowledges the beauty and light in existence, it also encompasses a compassionate acknowledgement of the darker aspects. This is not viewed with cynicism, but with understanding and an awareness that every aspect contributes to the richness of the human experience. In conclusion, the journey of spiritual awakening is a profound and transformative experience that takes us through various stages of self-discovery, growth, and alignment. Each phase, from the initial unconsciousness to the emergence of the authentic self and finally living a life of alignment, is a testament to the depth and complexity of the human spirit. This journey is not merely about understanding the self. It's about reconnecting with the essence of our existence and realizing our interconnectedness with the world around us. As we peel back the layers of societal conditioning and ego-driven narratives, we uncover the true essence of who we are, authentic beings capable of profound love, compassion, and connection. Living in alignment with this truth allows us to embrace both the light and the shadow within us, leading to a richer, more meaningful experience of life. This journey is not just a path to personal enlightenment, but also a way to contribute positively to the collective human experience. May this exploration inspire you to embrace your own spiritual journey with openness and courage, knowing that each step brings you closer to the profound truths that lie at the heart of your existence. If this journey resonates with you, may it lead you to a deeper understanding, a more compassionate heart, and a life lived in true alignment with your highest self. Thank you so much for joining us on this exploration of the spiritual awakening journey. Your presence and engagement mean the world to us. If you found value in this video, we would be grateful if you could take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to create content that inspires and uplifts. We look forward to sharing more insights with you in our upcoming videos. Until then, stay curious, stay open, and remember that your journey is uniquely yours. See you next time.